They were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
An early task, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Open man, it's Vernon Davis. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. First down for the Lions on a nice pickup of 18 yards. Now Tomlinson on 1st and 10. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Antonio Cromartie. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious.
Baco, what's going on, buddy? Thank you for the follow.
Appreciate you. They don't compound this problem. They've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10.
Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. What's going on, everybody?
Now for Adrian Peterson. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Nice way to start.
Y'all, it wouldn't be no us. Appreciate to all the ones who look, who follow, watch.
They run again on 1st down. Peterson. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Four yards remain for 2nd down.
We playing against a great opponent right here, 504. Let's see if we can stop this little run game he got going on right now.
Good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
Got AP running wild right now.
It's what defenses don't like about dealing with Adrian
He
Peterson.
running all right to
His
me.
ability to drop his shoulder and run through contact.
And he's amazing at keeping those strong legs going, isn't he?
For him, no run is ever truly over. I mean, he's actually not even convinced that when they blow the
couldn't get neither one of them, man. Shit. Take a pick.
The end result, 21 yards.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down
Good
the
job,
middle. If you can sting them there, that'll open things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where their big tight end, is so good. That middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints.
The line is blocking like never before.
From a yard away. And the Saints have taken the early lead. They were able to push him backwards on 1st down, but this time he forces his way in.
Okay, Zaire, you're supposed to be on.
Just a little bit more help, and I can
Zaire,
this one. Maybe even
get on your computer.
From the sideline, just feeling like he
now.
had an opportunity, and he wanted to cash it in.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Lions offense ready to
Are
kick
you
off the
on?
next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Zaire, you on your computer?
Second and 3. Comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
He'll get this one complete to Davis, and able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked up on a great one, Darrelle Revis. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
A gain of 3, 2nd down. Now Peterson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. Third and 11. And some extra depth to the secondary here. They're in the dime. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Lions are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? You know that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy. I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And he hits the tight end. It's Davis. And they work this out past the 25. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this 1st half of play from our studios in Orlando. And the running lane's non-existent in this 1st half as they'll stop him behind the line. 2nd and 11. They will find Davis. That's complete. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing.
That would have been.
Here by the Saints. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hekker to punt it away. Fielded at about the 28. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7.
Zaire, are you on the computer?
1st down and 10.
Huh?
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And still plenty of time.
What's this big interest in AP y'all got? So
we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down and 6.
No.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside.
Everybody got bumped.
Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. That goes for a gain of 31. Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go Band of Brothers thought process. No one left behind, no pointing fingers, no accusations, because if you don't, those quick strikes we just saw, they become long-lasting.
Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Adrian Peterson. In the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Block at the return. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Set now to go for the 3rd quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. From just inside the 20, a short kick. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Here we go. Let's get him. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. AP still got it, and he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making
Oh, man, that's bullshit.
AP still got it. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. Now a run with Peterson. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
On play action, they'll throw. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Aaron Donald with a sack. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result?
Sack.
Quarterback gets hit.
Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. A first carry now for Reggie Bush. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout.
He is getting some bop,
It's
man.
just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd. And with a 3rd and 13 here, the defense in a dime look.
Yeah, nigga.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Incomplete. It's Bush. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 17-yard line. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll run it with Bush. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing
What's
what
up, Steve?
those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called, they are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Giving me that work right now.
They'll run with Peterson. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
This is obviously a critical sequence for this defense if they want to stay in this game. Down 2 scores already. They give up a touchdown here. That'll make things really difficult for their offense moving forward.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Saints. They'll be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the football as we start the 4th. Big play coming.
JP doing all right.
They'll run for it with Peterson. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave them with a 4th and goal. This is a long drive. Offensively, wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
You're a nap, brother.
A comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't
How far are you going?
Channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen.
God
and you
damn.
will be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Now, aren't I, though?
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Good job, good job.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And the complexion of this one has really changed a fair amount. That last field goal makes it a 3-score game, so they need points in a hurry with time dwindling in the fourth.
Oh, that really bad. Oh, my. I'm ready.
This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
Oh, yeah, you fishing?
They'll set up a throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
That's what's up.
They work again from the 38.
Get them groceries, my brother.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Get them groceries. Load that freezer.
And a first down. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard. And he's going to be
how the hell he get underneath like that? I do not know.
Train lane. The 20. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense.
That was ugly.
They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll be marked as a 20.
He's got to get out this donut shop. Yeah.
They run with LT. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. The Hall of Famer Jack Youngblood there on the stop. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They'll try and pick it up with Tomlinson. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. Taking him down is a veteran, Darrelle Revis.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Yeah, I do.
second back right around the 41-yard line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Out of the gun now on third down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
He kicking the fuck out of me.
This is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 19. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They set up the screen to Bo.
Yeah.
And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup.
That's going to make me even better to want to beat somebody else. Shit.
As they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game.
Thank. Oh, come on, man! Why does it do that, man? Why do you throw it right on? This dude be wide. Dude was wide open.
That's as good a defensive
Wide
performance as we've
open,
seen in a
man.
long,
That shit be
long time.
killing
I
me,
know it's a
man.
team they will celebrate, but I will guarantee you the defensive guys, they'll get together somewhere and have their own private celebration. A shutout, that's something to be cherished.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Gates has it over the middle.
Shit like that, shit like that, just take the wind right out of my sail, man.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Then he get a pick at the end of the game, man.
This one a victory here for New Orleans, and this was truly a total.
Shout out to the 5 people in the chat. Get it.
So it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field. So you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
Why is Nightbot so mean? Damn it.
So that'll do it from here for Charles Davis and the rest of our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com/Madden. The Saints are winners here as we say so long from New Orleans.
I don't care if you watch mine, shit. My stuff ain't like second by second with delay in it. After the fact. Stay your ass in there, man. Shit, need the view. Yeah, pump that. Don't move your ass up out of there. Fuck it, man. If you're seeing it and I beat your ass, then something ain't right. Hey, how did you get your thing to pop up on the Xbox though, Five? Oh, okay, okay. Right.
Here's the former Saint and Viking Morten Andersen to get this one started. And we are underway from Ford Field. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Start with a carry by LaDainian Tomlinson. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's 2nd down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27. Looking to throw. And he's got his target. It's Vernon Davis. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down.
Pass, Coach Pepper.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. He'll drop to throw. On the catch, it's Andre Johnson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. And he gets it down to the 32. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a 1st down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 30. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. And this is caught.
Good call.
For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple
Don't matter.
down, so let's sort this out. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty, no question there.
You don't think they spent a couple of seconds mulling over what the penalty
I don't
would do
even know
for
why
them?
they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here.
Come on, guys, let's go!
True.
So good starting
Got
field
one.
position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is Possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. This is Mostert. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He'll let this go deep.
Come on, Dion. Out of bounds.
Sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
Come on.
What here? Incomplete, they say. Looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down in bounds. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Montana. And that is incomplete.
Incomplete.
Time look that time on defense just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles.
Oh, kick the field goal. Kick the punt the ball. Play defense, nigga.
So on 4th down,
not trying to be a superstar. I mean, that's all I'm saying. I don't know why they think they gonna pass on me on 4th down all the time, man. That's all I'm saying.
Hill on the return. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there, and the Lions will take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Now, they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Ooh, boy.
How much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Love the play call that time. Love the design. You put 3 tight ends on the field. That screams jumbo set, running formation to a defense, right? No, they go play action, and defense gets confused for just a split second. And next thing you know, completion for good yardage.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9 now. He gets it left side to Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coaches' 2-minute drill.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Now a throw left sideline here is complete. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Oh, come on.
He will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete. An automatic Morten Andersen does it again, knocks another one through the posts. I have to be careful because it's almost boring. You know, just how accurate he is. So he knocks another one through.
All-time NFL leading scorer. He's known as the Great Dane because he's from Copenhagen. And I think, Charles, he actually leads 2 different franchises in scoring, does he not?
Well, one time he did. New Orleans Saints, 13 seasons there, still the all-time leading scorer with them. And the Atlanta Falcons, he held that record, but Matt Bryant has since passed him.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Oh, he's able to out-muscle it. He pulls it
Really?
in. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. They will look to throw. Montana.
I'll take that one.
Well, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by the Hall of Famer Night Train Lane. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30.
Brandon, I'm not going to tell him that you called him old in our pregame meeting, but this guy has been around a long time. If there's a trick in the book, he knows it. He probably even wrote a few chapters, and this is what he's always had, and that's a nose for the football. He's able to come away here with the interception.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On first down, Tomlinson, and he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. They'll look to throw. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Oh, you mowed a motherfucking lawn.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Not time enough for a play and then a timeout, you wouldn't think. So with 4 seconds left, they're going for it. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him.
Get in there!
He will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there.
16 donut.
To the first half, and the Lions add on to their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. This will make it into the end zone. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. A very one-sided first half.
You feeling some type of way today. What's going on with you, buddy?
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Holiday, what's up? Boost something, brother.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down.
What's the deal, Holiday? What's going on today, brother?
You're down big,
what
you're
you
being
want?
shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Here's Mostert. They find some open field here. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one. Defense really kept him in check running the football in the first half. Maybe that'll be a spark for him here in half 2.
So 2 words come to mind for me. Resilient, because he has to keep bouncing back after some limiting runs. And how about relentless? Keep going, knowing that you may pop one as he just did there.
Taylor Mays up to make the stop. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Why my moderator keeping people from using certain language? Gotta change.
And a short gain down to about the 33. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Oh yeah, that's what's up.
In desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Montana.
Give me that.
And he fires one that's intercepted.
Dion to the house. 24 donut.
20, 10.
Prime time, baby.
Prime time, baby.
For a Lions touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And the lead is now 24. So they'll get another shot on offense.
Still better not 5.
And now the kick is away. A short kick taken at the 18. Now he's past the 30.
Oh, yeah, good job.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one, that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play too.
So 2nd and 10 now here in the 3rd quarter from Detroit. Here's Mostert, toss left side. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, that's
6
a good
viewers
start
over
on the
here.
defensive side of
Appreciate the
ball.
viewing,
Seeing completion
everybody.
on 1st down, then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
To throw is Montana.
Give me that.
Got his connection complete to Ruggs. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Well, now they'll try the end around. And that one covered beautifully.
Good play, good play, good play.
Stayed home, and they'll
Good
stop him
defense.
behind the line. 2
All right,
yards the loss, 2nd and 12. On 2nd down, Montana.
We on him.
Going deep for him.
We on him. Give me that.
And he's gonna be
Perfect timer. User pick.
picked off by Night Train Lane. And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or 2 shy of midfield. So an opening drive interception to begin this 2nd half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the 2nd half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live.
The chat.
Find a way out of this hole.
The chat.
Right side taken in here to start this drive.
The chat.
Not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards on the play. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our 2nd half blowout material.
Pop right out of his head. Wow. Oh my God. They gave him one. They didn't want to see him have a donut. It's all good.
Situation of football in your head, because this game is pretty much in the palm of your hand, and the one thing you can't afford to do, turn the ball over. Now you've given the patient a little bit of a heartbeat, haven't you? And now they're feeling it, and they're back in this game.
Yeah, still a little bit of a lead, but that makes things more interesting. We're still just in the 3rd quarter here. The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. It's a run with Mostert. They're going to keep it on the ground. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Back now at Ford Field, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Anderson now to kick this one away. That'll be
Nah, he kind of glitched out a little bit.
And tackled at the 21-yard line.
24-6
So a
over
net
there.
negative there of 4 yards.
We're open all night.
The
We're open
Lions
all night.
offense ready to kick off their next drive. And that pick 6 a moment ago doesn't change things too much. They still seem pretty comfortable with a 3
Let's go, Chad.
4th quarter lead.
Let's go, Chad.
Deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Marty.
And going deep for Hill.
Oh, everybody about to see him about on this.
Inside the 25. It's a big play there for the Lions. 55 yards. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers.
Wow.
And his throw's
Wow.
gonna be incomplete. The veteran Andre Johnson, the target on that
They
one.
feel bad
It's
for
gonna
you.
be
They
2nd
trying to
down.
give you points now.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 yards there, 1st down. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. That's complete right around the 8. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
31-6.
With a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning, right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
This will make it into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
I'm ready to take over, baby. Staying.
Night train lit up.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Operating out of the gun, here's Montana. He is going to find Hill here. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16.
Really?
But they
I
get
figured
the
it was
conversion
coming.
anyway. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
26 Mike. 26 Mike. Come on, baby. Come on. Let's go.
Should be. He played a game, you know, he played a game. Somebody that don't play the game would never have a chance of beating him. Or then, you know, somebody who has been.
He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Here's Montana to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
26 Mike. 27 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Montana going for it on 4th. And this is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. Now Tomlin set on 1st and 10. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense, and know what they say. Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They run with Jackson out of the gun. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
But they're certainly not neglecting their run duties as well, as they ate up the blockers in front and allowed the secondary to get home.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. This is just
Chad. It's the Chad.
quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Tomlinson.
It's the
He
Chad.
will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us, we're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
Got to get you ready for the night, champ. If you games, just holler at the fellas, man. Ready?
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Thanks.
So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments.
What up, Minnesota Viking? What up, Sleep? Sleepy Sleep?
Got it together,
What's going on,
got a
people?
spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
You want to run it back, Hindu? Highness. I'll run it back, Highness. I'll run it back.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Join the discussion on Twitter at EA Sports_MUT. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from Ford Field.
Ray, you supposed to be on the computer. Ray? Thought you said 115. All right. Damn. Damn. Seriously? Ooh. Player. Ooh. Yeah, you beat me. Yeah, send it. I ain't scared. Inspiration 412. What up, though? What's going on? We about to get into some more gameplay. About to play the infamous Golden Arm Stemness. That's what's up. Hey, I love E40. That's my twin brother, man. Ooh. Let's see how this game go here. Oh yeah, we chilling. We chilling, Inspiration. We chilling. How's it going with you, brother? Gonna be a hard game right here, man. We gotta bring out all the stuff we can on this game.
And off we go from Las Vegas.
What time team of the week drops, y'all?
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
About 2:30.
First carry for the five-time Pro Bowler, LaDainian Tomlinson.
Oh, LaDainian.
Down, but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive. 12
Oh, yeah,
yards.
we got to lock in right now, homie.
All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has three options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option,
Catch that.
most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Go right, go to Andre.
It's caught inside the 25. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one. And there's an example on this first possession of the game.
So the big
What's up, Jeremy?
the outskirts of the red zone
what the
here
hell?
for 1st and 10. He was trying to get it there to Vernon Davis, the tight end. That'll bring up 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there.
Doing great, sir. Doing great.
Maybe turn the tide.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Touchdown, 7 donut.
Touchdown. Andre Johnson there to make the
Good to hear from you.
And the Lions take it right down and score on the opening drive. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0.
Yeah.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it
Time
out of
we
the
are
end zone
up and
proves
hot.
not a good
Wanna
decision.
check it
Loses
out?
him about 4 yards.
Ooh.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Now the first carry for Adrian Peterson. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line.
If I win this game, I'll be real good.
First down run, call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. The good run on 1st down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
He's got the completion to Hopkins. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that 1st down on 3rd down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores.
Pick that off.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
From the left side here, it's complete. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 36. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider 1st down. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Peterson. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out. And
I'm trying, my brother. I'm trying.
You know he was trying to dart through. No
a great
place for him to
opponent
go.
here.
A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
2nd and 7, operating from the 34. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Flush to his right. On the run.
Ah!
Let's go deep right side. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. Detroit was up for the challenge through the air. They force a 4th down.
Get your biscuit, nigga. For real?
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Oh, come on, Dion. What the?
Side Hopkins. He's in. Touchdown, Raiders. DeAndre Hopkins.
How did Dion come off that dude and just stop, man?
Within an extra point of tying this thing up.
He was right.
For him, a great opening drive. He had 3
He was
catches,
right.
including
Well,
a touchdown.
Dick Lane, he was right on that dude, and then he just came off and slowed down.
And creating a game plan to start this off, not only to get him involved, but to send a message to the defense. You got a lot to handle in this one.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Block at the return. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going. He's got him in.
Possession.
And he's taken
Possession.
right at the 45-yard line. These two teams all tied after one. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's got his target. It's Vernon
Get off me.
And he's taken down inside the 30. 16 more on that one and another first down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? They'll look to throw here on first down. And incomplete as he
Throw it
was
away.
knocked
Throw
as he
it
threw
away.
it. And it took the ball off course. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, his first carry of the game right there. He had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. Tomlinson. And he's quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. There was Anthony Barr that time who got in there and made the play. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. That's complete right around the 8. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks, but it doesn't matter what you call a position, it's who you put there, and there we saw completion.
Get that first down.
Here's Bo Jackson. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Pushes way forward down to about the 3-yard line. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run.
Let's go.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Lions have taken the lead. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was. And when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for.
Come here, boy.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Step up, Adam, step up.
It's a first down. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. First down, here's a run with Peterson. And he's going to be met at about the 43. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. This one caught by Davis. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. On play action, they'll throw. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall
Got him.
field goal range. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Going deep for him.
Man, come on with this fucking infamous bullshit, man. Yeah!
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the 2nd half. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this 3rd quarter of action. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have...
Who got that ball?
But I think the Raiders are going to be able to hold on to it, yes. Fortunate to get that football back because trailing here in the 2nd half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points, but the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. A dime look defensively for the Lions on 3rd. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Steps away.
Give me that!
And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Man, come on, man. I did a fair catch, man. Fair catch.
Return for 6 and a Raider touchdown. Carlson now to add the extra point.
They wouldn't let me fair catch the ball, man.
And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing.
Come on, get around that, Thompson.
Adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he gets this to the other side. Across the 45 before going out. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Now it's Tomlinson. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll drop to throw. Johnson
Don't chat.
over the middle. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 18. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to
Come on, touchdown, baby. Touchdown. Bye-bye.
and he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions have broken our tie as they take the lead.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result had he opted for the touchback. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next
Nice,
drive.
nice.
Tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game,
You a partner that work in the plant,
you've got to feel there's a
Haynes.
sense
Shit,
of
you
urgency
saw a
for
lot
what's
of
going
shit.
on offense right now, but they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
That's what I did when I was hustling
At
like
the
motherfucker.
23, it's
Selling
2nd and
dinners in the
12.
plant.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Looking deep downfield. Incomplete, almost intercepted. They haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's 3rd down.
Oh,
He in class?
Ray about to get in there.
Okay, what about her here?
He's in there.
Okay then.
Looking left side, and he's got
Be there shortly. I'm waiting to Kevin come back from the grocery store.
Okie dokie.
Alrighty.
Alright.
Bye-bye.
3rd down, that is a big-time play for the Raiders. 59 yards.
Hey, Ray. Are you on the computer?
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch in.
You hear
as
me?
The 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll set up to throw. His throw caught at about the 5. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down.
Ray, you supposed to be on there 145. It's 145. Keep trying.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. They'll run with Peterson. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4.
Wow.
Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. And it's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know,
keep trying, Ray.
by sea. He didn't mention air because right now.
And Ray bothering me and getting phone calls.
That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that.
Keep trying, Ray.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. He's going to walk
Let's
this
go!
left sideline. And that is in.
He dropped it.
Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. This a
Keep
big
trying.
for both sides. What will we see?
Stop
here?
being
3rd and
funny.
4. They'll look to throw here. Open man, it's Vernon Davis. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And now defensively they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
Check 26, check 26.
Again, he'll drop the throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. It's Khalil Mack that time, shooting in there to get him to the ground. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Oh, my God.
Deep right side. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, 3rd down. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And Vernon Davis here, the tight end. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This for the lead in the final stages. Anderson's kick
Break,
is
he
good.
trying to get on.
They have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the fourth, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post
On
game will
defense,
tell us,
let's
right?
go.
Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
People got the popcorn, got the remote. Let's give them a show.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time,
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. He's back to throw. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down. On first down, he'll drop to throw. He has been terrific today, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. Running flawless 2-minute drill right here.
Like I can't even control the dude to keep up.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. On first and 10, it's Sanders. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. The play action fake.
Oh my God! Come on, man!
Takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow. I know it's a never say never situation, but to me,
That's crazy, man. Come on.
Puts him in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last.
It ain't
play.
over yet, nigga.
You mess up, could come back at you a long
It ain't over yet, nigga.
Lockett the return. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed.
Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's Tracy Porter with a pick. And he'll get it
Oh, shit.
inside the 35-yard line. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's
I hit
incomplete.
one right over his
Good
head.
signal
My man
call
was
from
right in
Nick.
front of your man
Play the blame
for
game
pick
because they need
6.
those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him. As
I
he
didn't know
tried
you
to
threw
throw
the ball
football
away.
and force an incompletion.
I just know my man was in front of your man.
Come to the line on second and 10.
Come on, hit the angle!
Right inside the 15 before they drop it. Call it an even 20 yards on the pickup. And that'll make it second and 10. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to
For
add
real.
3 more little insult to injury.
For real.
And that will get a timeout here.
You a
They will
jerk,
stop it
man.
with
I
1
swear.
second to go in this game. Oh, now look at this.
You a
They're lining up to
jerk,
add 3 more
man.
little insult to injury here late in the game.
Yeah.
good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these
So he
two
could be
teams
up by
meet.
6.
Until then,
I mean 7 points.
well, a little drama there at the end, but really
Oh,
this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
Good game. Good game. Gotta take a little break. Gotta see what's going on with the boys with their Edge your ass though. Guess so. Get your shit together, Haynes. Corn dog. Hey man, I needed a snack, man. I needed a snack. I got kids in the house, man. I have time to fix no sandwich. Cause when I fix a sandwich, I fix a sandwich. Oh, I ain't take no 30 minutes. But I can't be on no stream eating. I can't be on the stream eating no big ass sandwich and I can just eat that. You know what I'm saying? The sandwich gonna be sloppy. That ain't gonna be sloppy.
We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team.
Do that.
Oh, good looking return set up here.
Hey, you right. Yeah, fuck you, Haynes.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here I come again. Here I come again. Check.
Yeah, let me take the mic away.
25. Check.
From the gun, here's McNair. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Oh, he's got some breathing room.
That's crazy.
And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. So CD, his very first pass of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know that's a major surprise for any quarterback because, look, let's face it, no one thinks about throwing interceptions. But think about all the warm-up that we saw, right? Every pass he threw wasn't a single interception because, oh, that's right, there were no defenders out there. A little bit different when there's live guys out there chasing the football.
On the stop was Aaron Donald.
Watch out, watch out, watch out.
Play action. It's McNair. Escaping the pressure right. Incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You've got to cash in and get some points.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. And that's caught by Smith. And he'll be out of bounds.
Man, wow, man, what the?
Full yard shy of the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd
The
down,
hell
and that
going
sets up
on?
the 1st and goal.
With these tap passes, man. I do the tap the pass
And into the end zone.
to his man.
Touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Titans have taken a first quarter lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. And it wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Tucker now to kick it away
He's
following
a
a touchdown.
Bop, bop, bop,
Brings it
bop.
into 13. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
Guess he got everything on it.
Coach, right now, he always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about.
Yeah.
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Right, ain't you supposed to be on the computer in about 8 minutes?
Here's 2nd and 8.
You! There's 2:12 now, Ray.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. He rifles one that's
That's
intercepted.
it. Brayton.
Picked up by Jair
And say Zaire.
Alexander. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
That's what y'all famous, just
Make
about
sure
famous
that you
for.
bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage,
Chicago style pizzas and
Eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there.
What else y'all
Not
famous
only
for,
was it the
Chicago?
right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
And that will be incomplete. The safety, Jamal Adams, able to break that one up.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And possession will switch hands.
He said
1st
red
and
Baron.
10. The Lions offense ready to kick
God
off the
damn,
next drive.
not the red
Job
Baron.
one here, Charles. Just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. The Hippocratic Oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. A good pickup there, 26 yards. They run with LT. He's got the first down and more inside.
Let's go. Damien.
Touchdown, Detroit. LaDainian Tomlinson, 51 yards. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Well, earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
Hey, Karma, you know I got the thing where you can play a song.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
Exclamation point SR.
And go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before.
The title.
Go to something else.
And maybe
For
try
the
and
artist.
find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. To throw again. McNair. On the catch, it's Andre Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 16 yards, a first down. These two teams all tied after one.
Mike 51. All right, T, let's go. All right, T. Hey, Mike 51.
A first down carry for Henry. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most
You better off
offenses
trying to
don't
use
expect
some
to get 5
bot.
yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to
Find some
dominate
bop.
the line of scrimmage.
You don't know what bop is?
He's got it complete. Derrick Henry.
What's
And
bop?
it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 32-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down. And this complete to Henry over the middle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. This duo locked in. 14 yards there. And a first down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Here's Mostert. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. So 2nd and goal, and the big man Henry alone in the backfield. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he will make his way back to where he started from, and that's all. As we will make our way to the 2-minute warning.
That's it, baby. Yeah, baby. Boom.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando or Jonathan.
Right here, it's
Coachman will have
2:20.
highlights and analysis of this first half of action. From the gun on 3rd down. McNair got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. From 3 yards out, and the Titans have taken the lead. An out route there for the score, a quick out route there for the score. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember. And he gets it past the 30, but not much further than that. And the extra point attempt snuffed down.
Right here.
I know it's easy to kind of shrug off a blocked extra point, but this game is shaping up to be a tight one. The second half, this could prove crucial.
Yeah, we might look back on this one. We'll have to wait and see. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters.
Braden, it's time for you to be on too.
16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
Nice job there.
What time I say you supposed to be on there?
He didn't overthink it.
Okay, you got 10 minutes.
Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll
In
go
the
for
trip, boy.
He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Johnson the intended target, but now it's third down.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit.
Ooh, shit.
Even for those big tight ends, who you would think could absorb that contact.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on fourth. They're going to try and throw. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
Come on! Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 at their own 46. They're throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Okay, break. Mike 51. Watch the screen. Pass. Set.
On first down, Henry. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Earlier this half, you were wondering how the defense was going to handle him defensively. Were they going to bottle him up at different levels, so to speak, is what you said. What have you seen so far?
Well, I think they've been absolutely terrific because it feels like on every play, if we were watching this in the film room, when he clicked off the film or stopped it, you would see 11 shirts of that same color right there in the frame trying to tackle him. That's what you're looking for.
It's caught in
Man,
the
this is
zone.
bullshit.
Touchdown, Tennessee. DK Metcalf there to make the grab. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone.
Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask you,
What was
maybe
that?
they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
God, man.
Intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Now they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. He's going to wind up and air it out. This is caught. A big play there just before halftime. 43 yards.
Oh my God, man, this game.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Derrick Henry in the final seconds of the first half. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. Now Tucker to add the PAT. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
Only they knew where they really came from. They'd be like, ugh.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach it?
Ray, get ready to get downstairs.
Will it be clinical?
Get ready to get
Will it be
downstairs
calm?
now.
Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'm going to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third.
Make sure Zaire is on the computer too.
And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Third quarter starts with a run from Damian Tomlinson. And he's going to be
Can't run, I can't throw.
Taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. 2nd 10 coming up here in
Feel like
Nashville.
Heinz did
Third
when he
quarter
saved me.
action. On play action, they'll throw.
Oh my.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Mm-hmm.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Okay,
And they're hoping to
this
redo
guy.
their efforts in the last drive when they got to the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They'll run it again with Henry. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
And a good
Are you
start
downstairs, Ray?
defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Off the ball. Check now.
Now McNair off the play fake. He gets it left side to Johnson. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground.
Are y'all on the computer? Huh?
On to get it started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Lockett the return. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked by the safety, Taylor Mays. He's just got to be thinking, I hope that's not a harbinger of things to come. Very first pass of the afternoon picked.
And where do you go from here? Because when you start that way, do you allow that to seep into you and stay with you the rest of the game? Or do you find a way out of it? We're going to find out.
And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Steelers have taken a first quarter lead.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better.
Our team is playing nasty right now. They're playing real ugly. I don't know why not. Why? Why is it going on?
Ready to go. Still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
Lockett the return. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Talking about offense, the offense.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. This is Tomlinson. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. So after the INT, it's Allen. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this one is incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, but it'll be 2nd down.
Well, defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Give me that ball, defense.
Saquon Barkley. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Allen. Flushed out right. This will be caught inside the 10. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
20, 19. Come on. Tight end right. Hey, we got 3 down. 26.
Being chased, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
On any 1st and goal, the real estate to work with for the offense is really cut down, and the defense knows it. So they often bring heat and pressure, which they did on this play. Got him down for a loss. Not a big one, but any loss of yardage in this position is tough for an offense.
About a half yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal.
26, Mike. Watch the run. All 52.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Detroit was up for the challenge through the air. They force a 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And Boswell's kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. They had it 1st and goal, 3 attempts, couldn't get it in, so they settle for 3.
Yeah, the field tends to shrink a little bit the closer you get to the goal line, doesn't it? It doesn't sound right. It sounds a little counterintuitive. But you run out of space to run the deep routes, so they can just sit on the shorter stuff if you're going to throw it. If you want to run it, there's just not as much space. They end up having to take 3 there.
Lockett the return. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Watch the screen. 26, Mike. Watch the slat.
And this shot downfield on 2nd down is brought in. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. 71 yards. And the Lions strike quickly here for 6 points. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here again to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who is a complete guy, who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
You remember me? You remember me? Let's go.
They're running the jet sweep with Jones. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
I think the reason this play's so successful is not just the blocking at the point of attack, but how about the speed at which he takes the handoff? He's in motion already, so he's not coming from a flat start like a running back often is. He's at a full run by the time he gets the football.
And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Hey, Benini! 50 works. Hey, tight, tight. Check, tight right, tight right, tight right.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
Go home, boy.
No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on 3rd down.
You think you gonna get this? You think you gonna get this?
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Detroit was up for the challenge.
Thank you,
through the air.
defense.
They force a 4th down. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. This one into the
Yes,
hands of
defense.
Metcalf, but he will not get away. He stops short of the marker. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And the Lions will take
Messing up the
over. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And they'll run with LT to begin the drive. And he'll lose yardage.
Who ain't recognizing you?
32. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now 2nd and 11 from the 32. Looking to throw.
I know, ain't nobody like that.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to
We don't
dial
deal
up
with
out
people
there,
who
but it'll be 3rd
got no-
down.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they
At
set
least
it
not
up.
no party,
And you guys
you know,
pass
not
protect.
having no party
Let's take a
sense.
big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Khalil Mack in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning.
What? Uh-huh.
Who let me
A
get off
reminder that
early?
when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman
He said,
will have all the highlights and
I don't
analysis
meet
of this
at,
first half of play
from 3
from
o'clock.
our studios.
Meet her at 3 o'clock.
No,
He is gonna
I mean,
find Hill here.
free day
And
off.
get it all the way up about 5
Talking about
yards shy of
today?
Yeah.
midfield. 21 yards
What about
there.
Zaire? Is
Big
he still
play
on there?
4th
Yeah, he
down.
is. He said that because I
And a
worked hard on
minimal
my
gain
work.
here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about where they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Touchdown! Let's go! Great comeback, offense, defense.
Johnson, 53 yards. And the
Gonna make me
Lions
plug the
have taken
battleship
the
up.
lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. A short kick taken at the 18. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. From the gun, Allen. He'll get this out to Barkley complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The 22 more yards there and another first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Forced out to his left. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
26, Mike.
Half 85, half 85.
Here we go. 26, Mike. 26, Mike. Let's go. 26, 26, Mike.
Allen now on first down.
Here I come.
And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
26, Mike. 26, Mike. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, D. Tighten up.
Throwing again. Allen. Flush to his right. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun. Allen. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He connected on his first. This time it's 39 yards away. Boswell's kick is good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports.
Ray, you're too loud, son.
Past the 30. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Now the 2nd down throw on target. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. They'll They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on fourth. Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Here I come. Here I go.
They do go for it. Here's Allen. It's caught. Jones. A big pickup there. 20 yards as they convert on 4th.
Every play is supposed to get a player's best effort. But on 4th down, that really increases the stakes, doesn't it? What about that catch?
Heck of an effort picking up the first.
And now that team has to be motivated going forward. They just saw a great effort there. They want to make sure it pays off.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. 3rd quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA. Allen's throw is complete, and it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 30. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Mike. 26 Mike. Alert! Get this. 26 Mike. 26 Mike. Hey, pick your game up. 26 Mike. 26.
From the gun, Allen eluding the pressure right. And that's incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Tight end right. Tight end right. No. 3 down. 3 down. No.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Allen. Completion here to Claypool. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. Just they move, and they know it affects the defense. Because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary, and I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Let him know. Hey, check Mike 50. Mike is a 50. Check alert. Hey, check. 56.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And it's caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down.
50. Let's go, D. Mike's 50.
And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. Back now in Pittsburgh. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. On the run, it's Barkley. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation. They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And Boswell's kick is good. And with that, they will move ahead by 2 here in the 4th. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Here we go. Here we go.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. And the drive will start with a carry by LaDainian Tomlinson. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Denzel Ward, the number 4 pick in the 2018 draft, making the tackle from his corner spot. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Nothing here.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Man, come on, man.
Pressure there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. He lost 6 there on the first down play.
You don't see too many cornerbacks coming up with hits like that in the running game. He announced his presence right there and knocked it back for a loss.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Julio Jones there to make the grab. And the Steelers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And that makes it a 9-point game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Lockett the return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
26, Mike, 26.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Given back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another 1st down. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the former USC man, Taylor Mays. The 20. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
can't win no more than 4 games right now. Oh boy.